Okay, here I am. I'm live and direct. Monday night football. You've entered the sports opinion log with your boy Lex Anderson. Closer? Oh, yep, that's perfect. It's that overhead. But I've got plans. I've got big plans, big hopes, big dreams. You have entered the sports opinion log in the situation room with where are my peoples at? There they are. Need someone to fill in that backdrop until I could get one. Ah, yes, the Bears are here. The duck, the gecko, and me, Lex Anderson, on Monday Night Football, Giants versus the 49ers. The Niners currently lead 13. And once again, New York City will embarrass it in front of the so that's where we are with that. So we are at halftime. There's a band performing. I'm looking at it. Hopefully, you're looking at me. Sixers, Wolves announced Butler trade. Jimmy Butler will make his debut Wednesday at the Orlando Magic. Whoop de damn do. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. The NBA has gone crazy, folks. The NBA now just wants to have these modes where all these teams just sign all these will come from it. All these will come from it. Okay, mute. What? Don't want to hear myself. I'll add the score. Niners. And of course, autocorrect changes it to minors. No, Niners 13, Giants 10. Odell Beckham finally gets into the end zone. Whoop de doo for Odell. What's that? Hmm. Okay, I think I could get a hang here on turning it. It's always about the angles, folks. It's a work in progress. There we go. Okay, that's so much better. Now to probably make it so you see my hands, but I think this is pretty good enough. I'm a capable, walking, talking human being, not just a talking head. I have an actual physical body. Hi, karate chop. Okay, but first, let me do something I should have done already before the start of this video, but I'm tuning into the Sports Opinion Log. This is Lex Anderson. A moment of silence for Stanley. Yes, it is a sad day indeed. Okay, Mohawk looking all right. It's a sad day indeed. Sports, entertainment, it's all here in the Sports Opinion Log. And, Stanley is no longer with us. He has gone on to the great universe in the sky, 95 years old. And, you know, my moment of silence, I meant to add this. See, look at that. Like, shout out to my boy Seabread, the Rational Man. You can find him on Twitter at let's see. Well, yeah, just type in Rational Man and he should pull up. Um, got me a Spider-Man book, and here is a picture that was gifted to me. Alexander, you make my spider sense tingle, your friend Spider-Man. And so, you know, Thanks to the Rational Man, I was able to go to Comic Con. Thank you very much, my friend. And I didn't get this at Comic Con. I've had this for years. But Spider Man is my was and is my comic of choice growing up. Thanks to Stan Lee and Spider Man, when I was in the fourth grade, I had the reading level and comprehension of an eighth grader. And I owe it all to Stan Lee and Spider Man. My ability to to have mastered the English vernacular, or as some people would say, speaking big words. Well, you know what? Big words came from reading Stan Lee's Spider Man, Amazing Spider Man, the Spider Man. Marvel team up in which Spider Man would team up with various superheroes. And it's like, wow, how is Spider Man teaming up with these superheroes? And I still have a smaller, scaled down version of the comic book collection that I once had as a child and a teenager. But you know, the Spider Verse movie's coming out in December. I'm definitely going to be there for it. I definitely had to fight back the tears in the back of my eyes during the Avengers Infinity War movie because it's like, okay, you know it's gonna happen, but it's like you see it happening and you're like, okay, I am not gonna cry in a movie theater because it's only entertainment. Spider-Man is not really dying. We know this, but still, that's the effects of of the movies, honestly, and the storyline and the bonding, and I'm glad Stan Lee had tried to rip him off between Marvel and Disney, and he went out on top, man, and he's a legend. He's from New York City and you never give up, and the goal is to always entertain people, so Chiefs and Rams next Monday. Yep, I will be here. Most definitely. So from the entertainment perspective, like, yes, Stanley will be missed. 95, I mean, like, not to give away my age, but before the first Spider-Man movie even came out, it was 20 years in the making. So, like, to have gone to the different phases of all the Spider-Man movies now, but just remembering as an adult, oh, they've been making a Spider-Man movie for 20 years, and here I am today, and it's the Infinity Wars, of course, thanks in part to Disney, which brought Marvel's entire catalog. So I don't have the business numbers on that because I am all about the business and the money, but I think it was definitely between $2 and $5 billion that Disney purchased the entire MCU catalog. So they will be pumping out. Marvel will be pumping out. Sorry, Disney will be pumping out Marvel movies for years to come. I mean, like, we're just. It's scary to say this, but we're just scratching the surface. Honestly, uh, we have Captain Marvel coming out next year. That's going to be crazy, and it's a female versus in the comics when it was a man. Venom I didn't see because I heard it would be whack, which I'm hearing it was whack. So you'll have some pitfalls, but again, when you have an entire library at your disposal, you can do anything. Guardians of the Galaxy, I saw the first movie. I still have to see Thor Ragnarok. So, I did see Doctor Strange. That was good. I see all the Spider-Man movies once again because I'm a Spider-Man fan. But you know, that's where it's at. So it's crazy. But you know what? Enough about that. We're here for one thing and one thing only. Okay, we are here because NFL Week 10 predictions. The Titans beat the hated Patriots. Tighten up. Way to go, Titans. Pulling off that 36 or 34 to 10 stomping of the Patriots. And you know what? I might be saying it wrong, but that's why we're going to go to the notes right now where I was right, where I was wrong. And, first off, I have to say, I coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? No excuses. I should have went for the Browns against the Falcons. Shame on me. I would have been, because I've been cheering on the Browns for many games in which the majority of them, they would lose more than win. So let's get it cracking. Sunday 1 o'clock games. Patriots at Titans. I went for the Patriots to win. The Patriots lost. Final score 34-10. Everybody's talking about, oh, should Brady, Brady's been found out. He's old. The Patriots are on the ropes. No, they're not. It's all news to just fill in that dead space and that dead air. Cardinals at Chiefs. The Chiefs win 26-14. However, on the history side of it, Larry Fitzgerald is now number 2 in all-time receiving yards. Who's number 1? The legendary Jerry Rice. I would like to take a minute to applaud Larry Fitzgerald because he is the only player that I know of with an amazing skill set who has agreed to stay with a losing team his entire career. Well, outside of Barry Sanders, of course. But speaking of Barry Sanders, we'll get to that in a minute. Saints annihilate the Bengals 51-14. Drew Brees like history every time he steps out on the field. It's ridiculous. And once again, the Browns. Luke Baker Mayfield throws for 3 touchdowns. Rookie Nick Chubb 92-yard touchdown run, the longest play in franchise history for the Browns. And I'm sitting there watching NFL Red Zone like, damn it, why didn't I go with the Browns as much as I hate the Falcons? Like, truly, if you could kick your own ass, I would have been kicking my own ass. But I probably would have saved it for this video because then it would maybe go viral of me kicking my own ass. But instead, I was like this. Damn it, why didn't I go for the fucking Browns? Because I've been cheering them on this entire season. I've been cheering on the Browns more than the Titans. Every time I pick for them to win, they lose, they win. The madness of being a fan. Jaguars at Colts. I picked the Colts. They held on for the 29-26 win. Jags, what are you going to do with them? Ship them off to London. Lions at Bears. The Bears won 34-22. Despite their field goal kicker hitting the upright 4 times. 2 extra points missed, 2 field goals missed. You got to check it out, man. Like, see, and this is where if I wasn't live and this was an edited video, I would give you the highlights of him hitting the upright 4 straight times. Boom, 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 boom. And it's just like, wow, like you really, NFL season has been the worst season ever for these field goal kickers who can't seem to do their one goddamn job. Redskins at Buccaneers. The Redskins held on for the 16-3 win. Fitz Magic, nowhere to be seen. Jameis Winston, again, let's close the door, close the window, close the chapter on Jameis Winston's career. It was never that great to begin with. Yes. Bills at Jets. I picked the Jets because, come on, doesn't Peterman suck? But why would I go team that their quarterback leads the league in interceptions? Final score 41-10. So basically, the Bills ranked dead last in scoring offense come into New York City, into the Jets' home, and drop a 40 plus on them. I tell you, being a New Yorker, it's embarrassing. It's sickening. The Jets fucking sucks. God bless the fans that Jets because they suck. They're horrible. Horrible. Okay, on to the 4 o'clock and Sunday night football night game. Of course, this segment of the Sports Opinion Log is sponsored by my hair company at celebrityhaircore.com. That's what we're doing. That's what we're moving. We're moving grade 10A, diamond level, virgin human hair bundles. 3 bundles, 18 inches, retails for $300 at celebrityhaircore.com. You can get this wonderful hair for $240. Pay no tax, get free shipping, and if you reply with the comment CHC star, if you drop a comment below this video, you can have $220. That's right, folks. A savings of $20. All you have to do is comment C, and you'll get a special promo code. Games. Woo! Chargers at Raiders. No doubting this one. The Chargers won 20 to final score 20-6. 425 games. The Dolphins at Packers. The Packers won 31-12. And woo, I can feel that coming. Wow, what happens if you have to sneeze on the nationwide sports network? Maybe that's when they cut to commercial that you sneeze. Seahawks at Rams. The Rams win 36-31 final score. For the second week in a row, the Seahawks lose a winnable game. The Rams have lost Cup for the season, torn ACL, which I had predicted the profit. Don't give the Rams the NFL championship yet because it's regular season, folks. That's why you don't invest all your time and money in regular season because anything can happen. The slightest trip, the slightest misstep, the slightest grab or fall wrong, and your season is over. Cup season is over. The Rams defense sucks. They're giving up nearly 30 points a game. Their secondary is suspect. So the Rams are a potential easy out in the postseason. Let's not believe the hype yet, folks. Jesus Christ. Sunday Night Football, I picked for the Eagles to beat the Cowboys only because the Titans beat the Cowboys on Monday Night Football. But no, the Eagles lose 27 to 20 as Zeke Elliott runs wild for 151 yards with 2 touchdowns, a catch, and a run. And Zeke also, I think he piled on a total of 187 total yards of offense. So tip of the beanie to Zeke Elliott. And for my Monday Night Football alert, I had the Giants to beat the Niners, which I'm also labeling as the upset alert. But currently it is San Fran 13, Giants 10. Eli looks pathetic and like a loser. Okay, so we are done with that portion of the sports opinion law. Be 1 minute and I will be right back. No. Oh boy, looks like the Niners are getting ready to run over the Giants. The Giants defense is so horrible. Okay, so for the NBA segment of the sports opinion log, I'm going to drop the Sixers, Mitchell and Ness throwback jersey. And why not? Why not? When in doubt, just go to your titles. Never forget. Butler to Sixers, Melo on the out. Rest in peace, Stanley. See, at least with this technology, I could go back to what I was talking about. That way, I make sure that this video has what I'm talking about. So let's talk about it. Butler to the Sixers. Woo, man, this throwback jersey, it still feels as sweet. Really, the colors are just as vibrant as I remember it. But you know what won't be remembered? Butler and his whack ass career. A whiny, locker room, cancer, abrasive, all star, not a superstar, ass having motherfucker. And I don't like Jimmy Butler at all. I don't like him from when he was with the Bulls. Didn't like him when he got to the T Wolves. And I sure as hell won't like him now that he's back with the 76. Now that he's back, or not back, actually, excuse me, now that he's on the 76ers. Because Butler is a all-star, not a superstar. So he's whiny. He cries all this bullshit. But there's nothing special about Butler, folks. He's in love with himself. He's a narcissistic asshole. I can tell by the look on his face. So he gets to go with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. And what will that lead to? That will lead to nothing because Butler is a loser. He hasn't won anything worthwhile. Why should we believe that Jimmy Butler is going to catch and do damage in Philly? Don't really see it happening. Not at all. Just the way I didn't see the Eagles losing the way that they would lose happening. And you know what? Let's talk about it for what it is first. I got to backpedal real quick. The reason why the Eagles aren't doing good is because Carson Wentz is under center. It was Nick Foles' team, and Foles did the right thing. So, especially with Golden Tate there, like, how do you not beat the Cowboys with Golden Tate? Tate's a human highlight reel. He held it down for the Lions for many years, and thankfully he got to leave. They did the right thing by him. Matthew Stafford has to just realize that he'll be stuck with Detroit forever. And this is the kind of stuff that I like posting on social media, on Facebook. Where you can follow me. You can find me at the Sports Opinion Log. Link is below. You can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Avenue. The link is below. I do follow all who follow me. Yes, I think a nice backdrop would be wonderful. And there's a backdrop that I have in mind that I could get. No, I am not thinking aloud. I am actually talking as a part of the video because I'm looking at myself also. Because this video has to be made for history, for the sake of history, so people will know that on this day, November 12th, 2018, that the great legendary Stan Lee is no longer with us, but his work will continue to endure for generations to come. And that's the beauty, folks. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, so looks like we're running low. Okay, so it looks like we're running low on the Bose headphones. I must have ran them into the ground, but you know what? The Bose headphones come with this wonderful rechargeable case, so we're just gonna drop that in there. Hopefully, it should be ready in 15 minutes. You know, it's interesting. On social media, I read about people who have those Apple AirPods, whatever they call them, and they're always losing one of them. Why would you lose? Why would you lose? Thank you for tuning into the Sports Opinion Log. This is your boy Lex Anderson. Thank you very much for tuning in. A guy who loves sports, just talking about sports here on the Situation Room. Just going through the highlights as it is touchdown Niners. Yo, the Giants are really this bad. The power of the big market of New York City, folks. The Giants defense is getting torched by some guy named Muller or Mullen. Wow, running back. Giants got burned by a goddamn running back. Look at that. Oh, whatever happened to the Giants defense? It used to be so good. Well, you know what? I don't have highlight abilities, but I am on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Avenue, so when I see the scoring play, I'm going to make sure to definitely share it with y'all tuning in. Because that's the fun part about it. It's always on social media so fast. Okay, so Niners 20, Giants 10. And you know what? I think this is all the Giants need to call it a night. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. People on social media be talking about some dumb shit. Speaking of dumb shit, who's seen the KFC commercials with the Colonel dancing with Mrs. Butterworth? Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yep, let's do a score update. Niners 20, Giants 10. I have a fear that the Giants will be stuck on 10 for the rest of the game because Eli Manning sucks. He has no mobility. He doesn't run out the pocket for big plays like discount double dud Aaron Rodgers. Oh, God help us. God help us. This city is horrible when it comes to treating their fans right in terms of sports. Jeez, we can't even get Rookie of the Year. They gave it to Shohei Ohtani, the pitcher slash hitter for the Angels, who made a lot of history this year, but due to injury, he played in only 1/4 of the season. The fuck, man? What the fuck? New York State's getting ripped off.
Well, New York rips its residents off, so who cares, right?
Yeah, you're right. Who does care, right?
Not the city.
Who's
They're
these?
building the new Hudson Yards development. That's what they care about.
Hudson Yards development. We're getting priced out of New York City. Pretty soon, the Sports Opinion Log will not be located here live and direct from New York City.
We're going to be very happy about that.
And I won't mind. Honestly, I'm ready to forget what the train system looks like here in New York City. Ready for change. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, wait, the Bills have released Nathan Peterman. Okay, breaking news, folks. The Buffalo Bills have released Nathan Peterman. Or is this a joke? Oh, wow. And I just learned how to send a GIF. Okay, that's very interesting. Those GIFs are very funny, it seems. Oh, boy. And what else is going on?
Want yours now?
What, my pizza?
Yeah. What else?
I'll come for it.
I told you it was going to be ready soon.
Yes, that you did.
Okay, well, you'd like to hold off? Okay.
So AJ Styles is going to fight Brock Lesnar once again at Survivor Series. Oh, boy.
Want me to put it in the oven just to stay warm for you?
Yeah, sure. I'll come and get it from there.
Okay.
Thanks. So Rookie of the Year is Shohei Ohtani. Should I retweet it? You know, I'm not going to lie. I was retweeting when he was throwing 97, 99 mile an hour fastballs and hitting home runs. So I will retweet it, but I won't add a comment like congratulations. Because I'm still upset. Okay, Dean Ambrose burns his Shield vest as he explains why he turned his back on Seth Rollins. You know, Dean Ambrose is the poor man's version of Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's all. Eli's got to move this goddamn offense. That's what he has to do. Okay, so Butler to the Sixers. Back to that. It won't work because you need chemistry. Without chemistry, it doesn't matter how many different all-stars you want to put together on one team and think that big names is going to get you through it. And you need a bench. Hello? Who are your bench players? Who's your supporting cast? Because guess what? Come playoff time, you can't be out there for over 40 minutes with the fear that if you take a timeout, that your team is going to blow what little lead you have. Have we not learned from Russell Westbrook? Have we not learned from when LeBron James was playing with the Cavs during the finals? Please. Oh my goodness. It's like so annoying. What are with these What are with these oh my goodness. I couldn't even find a proper banner for Monday Night Football. Okay, Eli airs it out. Ooh, Odell Beckham almost had a one-handed touchdown catch. Wow. If the second hand comes around to snare, that's a touchdown that he dropped. The one hand's got it, but the right hand just can't help secure it. All that money and you can't catch a damn touchdown pass. He's doing it again. Touchdown, Odell Beckham, folks. There you go. And he did the dance. Whatever dance that is. I think it's a Fortnite dance. Okay. A game that no one really cares about because both teams suck, but it's a close game. Number 23 isn't looking to even see where the ball is. That's all Odell right there. Okay. Niners 20. Giants 17. We now have a 3-point game, folks. And Odell Beckham doing his dance. All right. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Okay, so back to Jimmy Butler. So many digressions. Yeah, so Butler, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter at all. Do we give the Sixers the East? No, we don't, because they don't have a supporting cast, and you need a bench. You need a bench, bitch. You need a bitch bench. A bitch bench. No, you need a kick-ass bench of veterans and young guns who will hold it down when you're on the bench resting. Or even build a lead. Oh boy. Makes no sense. Are these guys really fighting in a McDonald's? Oh boy. Oh, okay, wait. Breaking news. Former Browns coach Hugh Jackson is slated to be in Cincinnati to join the staff of Bengals coach Marv Lewis. See, now that's what you call a man of color taking care of another man of color. Shout out to Bengals coach Marvin Lewis. You might be running a crappy team that got 50 plus points dropped on them, that doesn't win in prime time, that hasn't won a playoff game under Andy Dalton, but you definitely take up for your own people. Okay. Oh boy. The Marvel Universe. Wow, I just see something really funny with white people. White people are hilarious. What would we do without them? Oh boy, I don't know. Okay, so on to the next portion of my video, which talks about Carmelo. And I didn't get to add his name. Wow. It is amazing when someone does something how everybody else does it too. Like there was some girl. Is this really happening? Really? Okay, so this girl was like doing this weird dance in an Apple store, and everybody is emulating her behavior. Pretty amazing. That's good stuff. But okay, on to the next segment about the NBA. Ta-da, here it is. The West. Number 24, Kobe Bryant. What All-Star year was this? 2009 in Phoenix, Arizona. This, folks, this is a throwback. This is a classic. And I decided to put on, I figured I will don this West jersey when talking about the Western Conference. Even though I was talking about Melo, unfortunately. Or wait, did I talk about Melo? No, I'm about to talk about Melo right now. Shoo! Okay, so Western Conference news. Melo is going to be shipped out by the Houston Rockets because he doesn't fit their offensive plans. No shit. So you're telling me the guy who, when he was with D'Antoni in New York and it didn't work, you're going to take him onto Houston and oh my God, it doesn't work. And this is what people get paid millions of dollars to do and decide. OKC picked up the tab, folks. OKC picked up the tab, giving him the $25 to $28 million to not show up. The Houston Rockets gave up what? 2.2, $2.5 million. 10 games in, they're sick of him. Wow, okay. Is that much of a surprise? Melo, you get what you paid for, folks. And what you're paying for is a past his prime, one-dimensional, streaky shooter. I don't want to hear about his Olympic gold medals. Who cares? What has he done in his NBA career? Melo has done squat, diddly, fucking nothing. Hello? Like, where's the common sense in all this shit? Why do I even have to talk about this? Why? Like, why? And why do I even have to be Why do I have to be subjected to it being talked about? Because these networks have to fill in all this dead time and all this dead air. So they give me this garbage, being Melo, who is garbage, that they don't want any more parts of him. Who cares? Could we not have seen this coming? Like, it's not a shocker. You cut your losses while you can at this point. Ugh, horrible. And I'm also wearing this jersey because when I was on social media, there was an article about that's a flag. What are you doing? Like, you're hitting a player who's who's signaled for a fair catch. Are the Niners that stupid? Well, at the same time, he didn't really signal for a fair catch.
Just a hair early. Just a hair. I'd say so. Just a hair. Various Moore, the rookie from Southern Miss.
You know, I might stick around to the end of this game, but you know what? It's a game that it doesn't matter who wins or loses. Both teams are losing. They won't affect their respective conferences. They won't gain ground anywhere. So once we hit, where are we? We're at the approaching the 40-minute mark, which means we got 20 minutes left. That's cool. Okay, so I'm also wearing my jersey, not just because it's Kobe Bryant, but because it's the West. So I think I'm going to wear this when I talk about issues in the West. And I have an issue with LeBron James saying, let me see if I can find it, because it helps to know what I'm talking about. And luckily with my 6th generation iPad, all I have to do is just go to my account at Mr. Fifth Avenue. Let's see. Okay, LeBron James admits he nearly cracked due to Lakers' struggles before reminding himself of the long-term plan. That's very interesting. That is very interesting. That LeBron James nearly cracked this early in the season due to Lakers' struggles before reminding himself of the long-term plan. Okay, number one, this is not a championship team. if at best the Lakers should get a playoff spot. Number two, LeBron James signed for 4 years, $154 million. See, opinions, like everybody says, are like assholes. But here in the Sports Opinion Log, I like to infuse numbers into my opinions because the numbers, like Jay-Z said, can't lie. Shout out to Hove. I almost said ROC. Oh man, oh man. Wow, back when music was real. Now we have this trash. But whatever. Um, LeBron James earns a little over $350,000 a game. Again, LeBron James earns over $350,000 a game. I'm sorry you nearly cracked this early in the season, being paid so well. Okay, Giants with a trick play. Uh-oh. Okay, Eli drew a block. Wow. 27-yarder on a trick play in the round. Okay. I don't get that. How am I supposed to feel about someone earning over 350,000 a game? How am I supposed to feel about that? What am I supposed to say about that? It makes no sense. This team is not built to win a championship. Between years 2 and 3, I'm expecting a chip. I'm not expecting a chip right now. Just get into the goddamn playoffs so I can wear my Laker gear here in the Sports Opinion Log and just have a good time. I'm glad LeBron's so competitive and so wants to win. Shout out to Tyson Chandler for that game-winning and game-preserving block to secure the win for the Lakers over the Atlanta Hawks. I see the cameraman has found his favorite New York Giant fan to place the camera on. There's a woman in the stand. She looks Filipino, and she has a Giants hat. And every time the Giants make a move or have a big first down, the cameraman can't help but pan out to this one particular woman. See, for photography and stuff, you notice what they're trying to show you. Like you're in Levi's Stadium. It holds thousands of people, but you're fixated on this one Filipino-looking woman in Giants gear. See, when you're woke, you stay on to shit like this. Okay, 3rd and 3. Odell Beckham just burned Richard Sherman and once again drops the pass. Oh no, he slips on the grass. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm going to retract me saying that he dropped the pass. He clearly slipped in the sod and then got up and then dropped the pass. Okay, well at least the field goal kicker could tie the game. Oh man, Stanley, I retweeted. Okay, we now have a tie game. And I did pick the Giants to win, so I would like for them to win. Especially since I labeled it as an upset. How pathetic. 1-7, and I have to label it as an upset? Okay, so LeBron, now I can see the things about LeBron that I myself knew that I wouldn't like when hearing that he signed with the Lakers. Here comes the whiny bitch-ass attitude. Oh, I nearly lost it. Man, please. You get paid $350,000 every time you step foot on the court. Are you kidding me? What does LeBron make in a minute? I believe he makes like, what, $180, $200 a minute when he's on the NBA court? Way to go, LeBron. You made it. Ugh. How about those?
What's Ozark and pizza?
Huh?
Ozark and pizza, was that the plan?
Yeah, but we have a close game.
Okay, so now, okay, I didn't hear you.
Are you done eating? Are you still eating?
It's hot, it's ready, I don't want to eat too late.
Okay, so let's get ready to eat. Oh, you put it, but you're eating now though, right?
That's why I had asked you earlier, did you want yours?
Yeah, but it was a loser game, but now it's a close game.
So, what's that got to do with me asking you earlier? Are we coming out to see if you still want to see Ozark after your feed?
Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, it's time to eat. Thank you very much for tuning into the Sports Opinion Log. This is your boy Lex Anderson. I will be back later in the week. We're not going to say when because I don't want to make a promise I can't keep, but you can stay in the know by making sure that you subscribe to this video and hit that bell icon right there as well. Ding, bing, ding. I got to start getting sound effects up in here. So, yeah. Desi Robin 23 told me that the pizza's ready. It's time to eat, and you know, it is 10:25. Eating pizza, bread, you know, you don't want it to sit on your body. I don't want it to ruin my wonderful figure. So I'm just gonna do what I do best, which is popping my collar, because I'm signing out. Did I mention that Melo sucks? Of course he fucking sucks. And LeBron's a crybaby. Boo hoo hoo. Go Laker Nation all day, every day, baby.